we're going to talk about writing section, but actually a topic that a type of writing that we haven't discussed before. So now we're going to talk about a new topic and a new type of writing, task 2, not task 1, that is double question essay. So, okay, so tell me, have you ever started or have you ever written double question essays?
Double question, no.
Yeah, so let me talk about it because this one is, just let me share my screen and then we can get started. Okay. Well, so as you know, in writing task 2, in task 1 and task 2, we have different types of questions. So like advantage, disadvantage, agree, disagree, and something like opinion, like for example, problem, solution. And one of them is double question essays. And now we're going to talk about, and we're going to write. Okay, so double Okay, so let's see what is that and how to plan, how to write. So, first of all, let's see what the meaning of double question is. So it means we have 2 questions. So, for example, let me write something on the board, then we can discuss it together. I think we can have this one. Today we're going to talk about fossil fuels, okay, and we're going to write an essay about fossil fuels. So let's write fossil fuels. Oh, what happened? What happened? I was sharing, but something happened. Oh, let me share my screen again. Okay, is it okay? Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, so let me write it again. Okay, so fossil fuels are essential for producing electricity, powering industry, and fueling transportation. However, okay, let me put your picture here so that I can see what I'm typing. Okay, however, one day we will reach a point when all the world oh, my caps lock is on. Words fossil fuels have been depleted. So this is the question. And now, actually, this is the first part of the question. Now we have 2 questions. Number 1, how can we conserve these resources? And the second one, what are some alternatives to fossil fuels? Okay. As you can see, this is the structure of double question essay. So as you can see, we have 2 questions and we need to answer both of them. But how? Today we're going to talk and we're going to discuss this type of question. So first of all, like always, we need to analyze the question. So what is the question? then generate our ideas and identify vocabulary. Okay, what do we need to write about this type, for example, this topic, so we can think about it. First of all, about analyzing the question. So that's really easy. It's really essential to actually find topic words, keywords, okay, instruction words. So you need to read carefully and try to find maybe keywords, topic words, instruction words, anchor words. Okay, so topic words actually are the words that identify the general subject of the question and will be found in the statement part of question. So what it means: fossil fuels are essential. So fossil fuel is topic word. What is the topic? Of course, this question, this essay is about fossil fuel. So we can say that this is my topic word. So first of all, topic words, for example, as you can see, this one.
Yeah.
Okay, just let me draw a straight line. Okay, so why, as I told you before, they identify the general subject topic of the question. So for example, this one, topic word, okay? We say that, well, that's great. This essay, this question is about fossil fuels, okay? Now, other keywords, okay. Let's have a look at two questions. Conserve, alternatives, because we need to answer actually these two questions, so they are other keywords.
Yes.
So, other keywords, okay. And the last one, instruction words. Okay, what the meaning of instruction word? Actually, they are the question themselves. For example, how can we conserve what? So they are questions themselves. So these words tell you exactly what type of information is required. So here we can say that how and what are instruction words. Get it? Okay,
Yeah.
just tell me, is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so how to generate idea. Okay, so that's really difficult because, it's something like, it's really difficult. We don't know how to write. Normally, most of candidates and students try to find some complicated words to write so that it makes them some confused. Okay, it's really easy. I would prefer a method actually that is called Friends technique. Friends technique, what is that? Imagine you are in a casual conversation with your friend, okay?
Yeah.
Over, for example, a cup of coffee, and for example, your friend asks you a question. What are the first thoughts to come into your head? So of course it's really easy because you don't think a lot about it. This one is your friend. So doing this will help you to come up with simple answers. That's really important. So everyday language. So we need everyday language and simple answer. Okay? So for
Yeah.
example, I don't know, using some high level languages which I don't know are not necessary. Of course, you can use some special words, but not really. No, of course, it's not essential. Well, now, first of all, we need to actually check two questions. How we can conserve these resources. Okay, I want to know your opinion. If you want to answer this question, just tell me what you think.
Mm, I think that we will need to create a non-renewable fossil fuels.
Excellent. But non-renewable, not renewable. Because non-renewable is something, of course, something that, yeah, we can't make it again. So renewable, of course, you are definitely right. Yes, this one is. And another, just try to think. Okay, just try to think about it and tell me what ideas come up to your head.
Oh, we need to recycle and reuse.
Okay, yeah, of course. So how to recycle? First of all, we need to be aware of energy. So let's talk about it. As you said, for the first question, how? Okay, first of all, as you said, we need to become more energy conscious. Conscious means aware, as you know. And more energy.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yeah, of
What
course.
verb? What verb mean? What is the verb?
What? I couldn't get what you mean. What you said. I'm sorry, I couldn't get what was that. Would you say again? What did you say?
I don't know, but I heard that you said the verb.
We should. I said, as you said, we need to become more energy conscious, aware. Ah,
Yeah, yes, it's this one.
aware. Okay,
Aware.
aware. Okay,
Cause
okay.
I
Yeah,
heard verb.
yeah, of course. Okay, so the first one. Energy, okay, so you know, energy conscious, it means we need to be aware of energy, conscious, aware. And the second one, energy efficient, it means using less energy to perform the same task. So energy efficiency, let me write, energy efficiency means using less energy to perform the same task. So the first thing, we need to learn how to use energy. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. And efficient is an adjective for efficiency. Okay. So this is, so we shouldn't waste. If I want to actually maybe simplify it, make it simple, easy, I say, don't waste energy. So this is the first one. Okay, you said use more renewable energy source. So use more renewable energy sources. Like, for example, solar panels. Yeah?
Yeah, solar panel.
Okay, so this is the second one, I think. And, for example, you can say all new homes should be built with solar panels on. So we can say all new homes should be built with solar panels on. So, of course, it's really important. And the next one, use car less, walk, cycle, public transport, only travel when really necessary. So we can say something like this.
Yes.
Okay, well, and the next one, I think this one is really important. Energy efficient light bulbs. Yeah, to save energy. Okay, this is about first question. So, okay, we planned Yeah, I wrote something that, I think it's okay. Well, now the second question. Okay, what are some alternatives to fossil fuels? Tell me what you think.
About what are some the alternatives?
Yeah, maybe the other uh, energy sources that we can use instead
I
of
think
fossil
that's
fuels.
the wind.
Very good. So question number 2. First of all, wind power and of course solar. Yeah, we
Yes,
discussed.
and
Yeah, okay. And next one, do you think of any other alternatives?
aqua bowl. Uh, aqua is quarter bowl.
Ah, okay, okay. So got it. Yeah, but it's better to use another word. So first of all, it's something like different. So I think it's wave is better. Wave energy. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait.
And we
Yes.
have another one. We have another one that is tidal energy. What is that? Do you know the meaning of tide?
No.
When water goes up and down. So this is
Yes.
tide, yeah? And a
Yeah.
form of power produced by the natural rise and fall of tides, like waves, okay? So this is the meaning of tidal. So of course, water is something related to water. So we can say tidal, let me write, tidal power, form of power produced by natural rise and fall of tides. Okay. It's something related to gravity, you notice. Okay, so it's something like interaction between Earth and Sun, and Moon, something like this. Okay, so this one, is it clear or you want me to show you a photo?
Yes, I think title clear. But I have another question.
Of course.
It's like I don't know the structure of the energy efficient because
Structure?
yeah,
What you mean the structure of energy
it's
efficient?
mm, because I think that when we write I usually write that efficient about energy, but here is energy efficient.
He is energy efficient. I can get what you mean. Energy efficient means using, for example, something or someone that uses less energy to perform the same task so that they, or actually that thing, or for example, the person doesn't waste energy. So this is energy efficient. For example, if you are, it means you use less energy. But you normally, for example, you can use it for equipment, for things like, for example, light bulb. Modern light bulbs don't use a lot of energy, like electricity. They are energy efficient. Get it?
Yes, but here energy is a noun, but it
Yeah.
go with adjective efficient.
Ah, let me say something. Energy efficient is a combination of two words, so you can't separate them. For example, when you say efficient, okay, what efficient? I need something to describe my word efficient, okay? So energy efficient. So we need, let me say something about the combination of words. Sometimes
Yeah.
we call them like collocations, sometimes the other combination of words. For example, noun and noun, noun and adjective, adjective and adjective, with that actually are connected with and. Here we have noun, adjective. Okay, what, for example, we say price conscious. price conscious. What conscious? Price conscious. Conscious has different meaning, but price conscious, again, combination of price and conscious. Okay, get it?
Yes, and can you give me the example of adjective and adjective?
Okay, so the combination of adjective and adjective. So
Yeah.
collocation, you mean? Okay, let me say something. For adjective and adjective, we normally connect them with and. And what it means we have two synonyms, and normally we use them together. Why? In order to show our ability. So we know, actually, we have a high range of vocabulary. Like, let me say something like, uh, for example, when you say hot and humid, okay,
Yeah.
hot and humid. So hot can be used together and, okay. So this one is a collocation. Just let me write it on the board. So because we discussed, okay, we have collocations. Collocation means combination of words that we normally expect to actually have them together. Okay. For example, we can say that hot and humid. So normally adjective, adjective. So, or sometimes color and adjective. Okay, so you can say color can be used as an adjective, as you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so this can be, for example, used like color and adjective together. Another example of it. Okay, so we have seven. Let me say something about collocation. We have 7 types of collocations: noun and noun, adjective noun, noun and verb, verb and noun, adverb adjective, verb and
Yes.
adverb. Yeah, I will write
Verb.
them. Let me
Yes.
write. So, okay, let's discuss. Why not? Okay, the first one, noun plus noun. Okay, adjective, noun, noun, verb, verb, noun, adverb, adjective, verb, adverb, and verb, preposition, or prepositional phrases like phrasal verbs. Okay, like phrasal verbs. Okay, so, well, so as you can see, we have different types of collocations. Okay, and for example, if I want to do some examples, it's really easy. For example, say powerful engine. Yeah, of course, powerful adjective, engine noun. Or for example, wave power, both of them are nouns. So noun. If you have a fast food, for example, if you have 2 adjectives, you normally connect them with and. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is about now. Can you do some examples actually using these for these collocations?
These for this.
Yeah,
These for this. What is mean, teacher?
for these, for these actually collocations, noun, noun, adjective, noun. I want you to do some examples.
Now, adjective. Yes. Now and now. I think that's fast food outlets.
Yeah,
Adjective plus noun. Mm, spectacular landscape.
very good.
Noun verb. Mm, a cat climbed up a tree.
Yeah.
Verb
Okay.
noun.
Yeah, very good. So
Verb and noun.
verb and noun.
I think that I play basketball. Play basketball is verb noun.
Yeah, it can be, yeah, of course, because when we say, for example, when actually we expect for example, play something, like, for
Yeah.
example, play an instrument like this, okay? Well, for example, we say go bankrupt, you know, go and bankrupt. It's a make what? Make an effort. We normally, okay, have what? For example, have sympathy, like this, okay? And
A verb. Adjective.
yeah.
Happily good life.
Yeah, great, of course. For example, increasingly, do you remember? Especially for, yeah, we have, yeah, and highly recommended, highly and recommended, so, yeah. And
Could you repeat the increasingly and I didn't hear
for
clearly.
example, I told you increasingly is an adverb, okay?
Yes.
Now you can use, if you want, adverb and verb, you can say increasingly rise, okay? Now you can say that, for example, if I want to do another example, for example, I can say with, let me think, you say so that I'm thinking about it, increasingly.
Increasingly go with adjective.
Can, of course.
Just
Verb, yeah, and so another one.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
Verb and adverb.
Yeah.
Um,
Ah, increasingly, for example, selfish. Yeah. Youngers are becoming increasingly selfish. So this is, well, and
why younger become increasingly selfish?
I just I made an example. Okay, just this. I don't know. For example, some people, okay, young people,
Okay.
old people. For example, just okay, like this. Yeah. For example, I sometimes get increasingly irritated by, for example, I don't know, some people's behaviors, manners, attitude. Increasingly irritated. Irritated is adjective. Increasingly is adverb here. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now just about adjective and adjective, as I told you before, so you can use like color, okay, and adjective. For example, when you say that cold blooded, cold blooded, for example, man. Cold and blooded, both are. Or for example, green eyed. Okay, so combination of these two. So you can say something like this. Well-behaved dog or something like this. Okay. Well, we also call them compound adjectives. So it's something like combination of two words. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's, where was I? We're talking about, so I forgot. We're talking about alternative.
Yes.
Sure. So
Alternative.
tidal energy. We have another one that is biomass energy. What is this? Do you have any idea about it? Have you ever
No.
heard? So biomass is a kind of renewable energy from plants and animals. Okay? So of course it's used for heating, for actually electricity. So something like this. It's a kind of fuel, and of course, you know, it's really important fuel in many countries. So especially for cooking and for heating. So in developing countries especially. So it's something like renewable energy from plants and animals. This is biomass, okay?
Yes.
Well, okay, and let me think about it. The last one, this one. Geothermal energy. It's related to the earth. Geothermal energy heat within inside the earth. So of course is heat within the earth. Okay, so it means go inside the earth. So this is renewable energy source, because heat is continuously produced inside the earth. So we have it all the time. Inside the earth is extremely hot. So we have heat inside. So this is renewable energy. Okay, get it? Well,
Yes. Yes.
especially it's used for generating electricity. Okay, well, now we could actually generate these two questions. So what we need, we could find some words and phrases. Now we're gonna write, okay? We're
Yes.
gonna write, but first of all, the actual structure is introduction that you need to know, then main bodies, two main bodies, and conclusion. So here we have conclusion. As you remember, in task 1, we didn't have conclusion, but here we have. So first of all, like always, you need to paraphrase the question. Okay, so let me write the structure. Best introduction includes number 1. Just let me write introduction. Number 1, paraphrase the question.
Yes.
And number 2, outline sentence, state your answer to both questions. But how? Now let's write what it means. Okay, so you normally have 2 or 3 sentences, about maybe 40 to 60 words long, not more, because we have 2 main bodies and conclusions, so it's okay with 2 or 3 sentences, including maybe 40 or 60 up to 60 words. And don't forget about your time limit. Just it's, I think 5 minutes is enough for this introduction, because you only write 2 or 3 sentences. So first of all, paraphrase the question. Okay, so that's really important. How to paraphrase. So okay, you do it.
Could I see again the question?
Of course you can see. No? Here, I'm sorry. Okay.
Like we paraphrase the statement or the question.
So fossil fuels. Okay, if we want to use another word for fossil fuels, what would we use? For example,
Non-renewable resources, energy.
yeah, we can say, yeah, we can say, yeah. So I can say the word is, so Fossil fuels are essential for producing electricity, powering industry, and fueling transportation. However, one day we will reach a point when all the world's fossil fuels have been depleted. So let's write it. I say the word is, of course, word. So the word is currently reliant, dependent, reliant on, okay, fossil fuels. I can say oil, I can say coal, I can say natural gas. Yeah, right?
Yes.
For what? For lots of, majority, okay, of its energy. Energy what? Needs, requirements, okay? But what will happen? But there will come a time, for example, in the future, when these run out. Finish. Okay, so this one now, I paraphrase the question, but as I told you, outline sentence state your answer. So what you want to write in this essay. So you can say this essay will discuss what? First of all, how we can, okay, how we can what? Let's see. Conserve this resource. So let's paraphrase it again. How we can help to protect, to prevent our non-renewable, as you said, non-renewable resources from what? Prevent from becoming depleted by, okay, for example,
Yes.
using what? For example, using our cars less frequently.
Yes.
And yeah.
Excuse me. It's like the word deplete is run out.
Yeah, of course, of
Yes.
course. Deplete means to reduce something. Okay, it is something like to reduce something in size or amount. Okay, so when
Yes.
something is going to finish. Yeah. Okay, so, and this is about first question. The second question, and what are some alternatives to fossil fuels? I'm gonna write it, and name, give some alternatives. Yeah, name just some natural, for example, powers or forces that, powers or energies that can be, for example, used to generate. So I think, let me change this. If I use, for example, powers like natural resources, okay, that can be used to generate power. Well, let me check. Yeah, and name
Yes.
some, just will name, because it's actually, just don't forget about using the correctness. Okay, this is my introduction. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So what did I do? First of all, I paraphrase this one, the question. After that, I stated sentences. What I will discuss in the essay, just I paraphrase the whole question, okay? This is about introduction. Well, after that, it's actually time to write two good main bodies. Okay, that's really important. Main body 1, okay, main body 2. So the two ideas in your introduction will become the two main body paragraphs. In introduction, I said use car less. Walk, cycle, public transport. Main body 2, renewable energy, natural forces like solar, wind, wave, tidal, okay? So I have two main bodies.
Yes.
So main body 1. Okay, how do you find it? Is it difficult, you think?
No.
Of course it's not. Main body 2. So first of all, don't forget the two ideas in your introduction. So anything that you write in your introduction will become your two main body paragraphs.
Yeah.
This one. So main body 1 here, use car less, and for example, walk, cycle, public transport. Main body 2, you tell me. What should I
Main body.
write?
I think that's we talk about some non-renewable.
No, renewable, because we need to make them again. Yeah,
Um,
renewable.
we find some renewable energies.
Energy, natural forces. Force means power. Like, for example, solar and wind and
Wave.
I don't know, wave, tidal energy. Okay, so, oh, what is this? So, you know, okay, how to write. That's really important. We have three, actually your main body, okay, contains three things. Number 1, topic sentence, state your answer. Number 2, explanation, develop the idea, and example, give an example. So you need to know that main body consists of three things. Number 1, topic sentence. What is that?
Topic
State,
sentence.
of course. Topic sentence, state your answer. Okay, number 2, explanation. Develop the idea.
Yes.
Number 3, example. Give an example. Okay, now
Yes.
let's write. Okay, what is topic sentence? Topic sentence summarizes the main idea of the paragraph. And that's all it needs to do, so it doesn't have to be complicated, just easy one, okay? And you know, it plays an important role in ensuring that your ideas flow, actually something like flow logically from one to another. So that's really important, okay? Well, let's do it. Main body 1, you help me. What is topic
Okay.
sentence in main body 1?
Um, let's come to. Can I see the question again?
Of course, yes.
So, mm, first of all, I believe that we can restore fossil fuels by a lot of ways.
Yeah. So
And
first, yeah, topic sentence. So I think we can say the first one, how can we conserve? Now I don't need to paraphrase again because I did it. Now it's easy. As I told you, this part is easy. I said, as we have here, as you can see, okay, conserving energy is a responsibility of every individual and an important way in which we can all do our bits. Small thing. Do your bit means do small thing. To use more energy efficient means of transport. Energy efficient means of transport. So this is the first one. Min means form. Okay, so this one. So we can say something like this, just this. This is my topic sentence. Now I want to explain, explanation sentence. We can say the easiest, because I discussed it in introduction, so I say the easiest way to do this is to leave the car at home and walk or cycle to our destination if isn't too far away, or take public transport for example, longer journeys. Another way to reduce our fuel use, consumption. Our fuel consumption is to car share using, a common car. So this is
yeah,
explanation. That's it. Okay, and example. For example, whenever my friends and I get together for coffee or do something together, we agree to meet up at a cafe that we can each get to without having a drive or cars. We usually
yes,
go on foot or ride our bikes. And if everyone made small decision like this, it would make a real difference. Just this. Really easy. 3 parts. And I did it. Okay? Do you need
yes.
me to write it again?
I I just need a topic sentence,
Of
so
course.
I can
Of
expand.
course. Topic sentence. Okay, so let me write on the word. So, topic sentence. Conserving energy is a responsibility of every individual and an important way in which we can all do our bit is to use more energy efficient means of transport.
Yes,
This one. Okay, that's it. Energy efficient transport. Well, this is my topic sentence. Okay, is it clear? Just I
yes,
told you, okay, as I told you, my bit It's something like, for example, when you do your bit, it means you do something, maybe small thing, maybe limited. Okay, but you do. So this is. Well, okay, so after that, explain just the easiest way to actually do something and then do an example and that's it. Now, main body 2. Again, topic sentence. Okay, so let's see what I'm gonna discuss. So as you can see, renewable energy, natural forces, solar, wind. Okay, so I need to discuss. Well, I can say that, yeah, what can I say? You tell me.
For the topic sentence in number 2, main
Yeah,
body
so
2,
number 2, of course.
um, turning to the second,
Yeah,
turning to the second problem. Turning to the second, is there any word perfect for problem, good teacher?
yeah, I say that, okay, we're gonna write, okay, about renewable energy. So let's make it, let's do it together, okay? So I can say that maybe the most what? The most sustainable, let me write topic 2. I can say the most sustainable. Oh, what is the meaning of sustainable? Do you know?
Yes,
Yeah, of course, it's something like endurable. So
yes,
supportable, endurable. So, okay, you can say that the most sustainable alternatives to what? To fossil fuels are what? I think are natural forces such as sun, wind, ocean. So we can say are the generation of power, type of power from what? Natural forces. Natural force such as, okay, when we say solar, of course, such as the sun, okay, wind, and of course, we have wave, we have tidal, that is ocean. Yeah, this is my topic sentence. Yeah, it's really easy. Okay.
yes.
Well, and now we're gonna explain it. Okay, you do it.
Explain. I would say that uh, renewable, like natural forces such as wave energy can help supply more electricity to, no, it's like, yes, to everyone, that and we don't need to use like no, it's like I would say that we can use solar panels and wave energy to mm, um, like produce the electricity without using like fossil fuel.
Yeah. So let's discuss this one. Okay, we're gonna talk about natural forces like solar, like wind, like for example, power, and because we're gonna, as you can see, I'm gonna discuss, oh, what is this? I'm gonna discuss three, actually alternatives here. Three power, something like forces like sun, wind, and ocean. Now, let's talk about them. So for sun, we say solar and wind. So solar and wind power are already widely used across the world. Most of people, they're really common. So,
yeah,
but actually, it's about wave power and tidal energy that, have the greatest something like untapped, like unused potential to provide for our energy needs in the future. Just this. I
yes,
divided my answer to wide. Okay, this solar and wind, they're commonly and something like widely used nowadays, but about tidal, it's new one, we don't use it, it's not really common. Tidal and wave power actually that they have greatest untapped unused potential to provide for our energy needs in the future. Okay, now we
teacher.
need to,
What
yeah,
is what is utensil?
potential, I said potential.
Potential.
Yeah, potential. I
Yes,
said let me write, untapped potential, greatest untapped potential. Untapped, I'm sorry,
yes,
I'm sorry, potential and untapped means unused, okay? Potential is something like possible, like possibility, okay?
yes.
Yeah. Well, so they are something like unused potential or possibilities to provide for our energy needs in the future. Yeah, we can use them in the future. Okay, let's do example. Just if you need me to write, I can do it or no.
Maybe yes, yes, because
Yeah,
I say that
yeah, of
sentence
course. So
is so hard
just
to
don't
explain.
forget, this is about sentence two, the main body two. Just let me write here, main body two. Okay, so now explanation sentence. Okay, we can say solar and wind power are already widely used across the world. However, or but, it is actually a wave power and tidal energy that have the greatest untapped potential to provide for our energy needs in the future. Of course, you can easily change the words. This is only a sample and you can easily change the words and use some synonyms, okay? And now we're gonna do an example. So, for example,
Mm. For example, that when gas run out, like like, when we run out of gas, I believe that solar and wind power will be the best way to replace gas to produce like heating system, like to work the heating system.
yeah. So just let me briefly talk about examples in IS writing. Of course, you say that, well, so maybe I don't have any idea. I don't know anything about, for example, this type of energy resources, something like this. Just let me say something. You can create, you can make example. How is that? Like, let me say something. Maybe I can say, for example, a report, for example, that recently estimated in the US that tidal energy, for example, could meet as much as 10% of the US current electricity demands. Yeah, something like this. Wave energy, for example, wave energy converters are expected to prove equally successful in the long term. Just this.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, of course, I just made something in my mind. Just there is a
Yes.
point here about doing and writing example. When you create an example that actually maybe it's not based on factual information, don't give too much details. Like, for example, it's research in the Oxford University, and for example, something like July 17, 8, for example. No, don't give. Just, generally, state something, for example, 20% based on research. Do an example
Yeah.
like this. Get it?
Yes.
Okay. And this is all about, or actually this type double question essay. That's really easy. It can be, so here we have a conclusion. Okay, so what is that? Okay, about conclusion. So what do you think? Do you remember how to write conclusion?
Conclusion.
Yeah.
We will like because at the following reason. No, no.
Conclusion, as I told you before, is a summary of the main points in your
Yes.
essay. Okay, and it can be done in a single sentence. So that's it, that's enough. Because, it should never introduce new ideas, never. Okay, you know that, for example, at least minimum you write about 250 words. So after you've written your conclusion, so you need to something like, I don't know, maybe you can link all your ideas together, sum up argument or
Yes.
opinion. Okay, so something like this. You can say in conclusion or to conclude. Okay, for example, I say, if I want to, in conclusion, for example, our Earth reserves of fossil fuels will not last forever. Something like this.
Yes.
And we need to continually, for example, developing new technologies to enable us to, I don't know, something like produce energy from renewable sources, such as the sun and wind and water. Okay, and for example, in the meantime, we can help to slow the rate of depletion
Yes.
depletion by leaving the car at home and using more energy efficient forms of transport whenever possible. Just this. I repeated actually the main ideas again, you know, just maybe some new words, synonyms or not. Okay, in just this. Get it?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Well, so uh, do you have any questions related to this word, something that you want to ask me?
Can you scroll down for me to take note the
Of course, is scroll up or down?
down, just a little.
Okay, okay. This is the end of.
Teacher, can you write one example for me?
For
In,
main body two, you want me
yes.
to,
Yes.
okay, yeah, of course, just let me think about it. Yeah, of course, I can write something like, Okay. Well, okay. I can say that. For example, I don't know. According to, for example, a report, or it's been reported, for example, or it's been reported that, for example, you can say tidal energy, for example, could meet as much as, I don't know, 10%, 10 or 15, I don't know, 10% of the uses current electricity demands. Okay, once, I don't know, the technology being developed is, for example, operational. Yeah, something like this. And for example, wave, I don't know, something about wave energy converters are expected to prove equally successful in the long term, something like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Another question?
I think it's very clear now.
Okay, very good. Well, just I will send you another actually question, and I want you to write an essay and send it to me. Okay, it's another topic, of course, but double question. And it's really easy. Just try to follow the same structure. That's really easy. And try to, just don't forget, find some words to write about it, and then send your essay to me, okay? So that I can check and assess your writing, okay?
Yes.
Well, so the time is over and we need to go. So have a great time. Good night, sweet dreams, best dreams, and goodbye.
Goodbye, teacher. Have a nice
Goodbye.
week.
Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye.